target practice. And I'm sorry. I said to myself I wasn't going to go there, but as I think about these amazing young, and I'm even dealing with the senior men, the older men. I'm nervous when my husband says he's going for a walk in our neighborhood. For fear that someone's looking outside. He has to put a hoodie on if it's cold outside. He has a close cut on his, and that makes me nervous. My son comes home for spring break. He's a student at Georgia Southern, and he comes home and he says, Mom, I'm going to take a walk. I don't really want to say to him, don't go for a walk, but I know he needs to because he's a little overweight, and I just say that. He may hate the fact that I'm saying it, but he knows that he needs to walk and get that exercise. But here's my son walking through the neighborhood. I'm fearing that someone's looking out of their window, and we live in a somewhat of a gated subdivision. I'm sorry,
There's no need to apologize, because it's a very real and painful reality for, I'm speaking as an African American, I can't speak as an Hispanic, I'm not Hispanic or any other person of color. I'm an African American, and I know it's a painful reality that many of us face. And it's not only painful for the black men, it's painful for our mothers and the women in our lives who worry about us and who have to have these conversations with us. And there is a big segment of the population who don't believe that it exists at all. I think Charles Blow of the New York Times put it in great perspective. Growing up, you have to, the tone in your voice, it's a little bit higher when you're talking to people, you speak like this, instead of your natural tone. The way you carry your body, it's something that you unconsciously live with, and it can rise and make you angry and make you blow up at times and make you change the way you live. You stop wearing hoodies. Why, Nicholas?
Because of the situation. It's just, I don't want to end up like that, or, be labeled as someone I'm not for wearing a hoodie and walking outside at night, or just coming home from school, going to take a job with my friends.
You're wearing a backwards cap, and some people may see that as suspicious or whatever, just as they see the hoodie as suspicious. It's fashion. I see white kids doing it. I see Hispanic kids doing it. I see all kids wearing their hats backwards and wearing hoodies. You stop wearing a hoodie, but do you think that has the same sort of connotation by you wearing your cap backwards?
Not really.
No? Mom? You ever thought about that?
Well, yeah, it does have. You're still going to be looked at, no matter how you dress or how you present yourself. It's still going to be a problem. And I feel that every kid in the United States, whether it's here or overseas, they dress like this. Everyone does it.
Yeah. Dad, are you okay?
I'm okay. I was just thinking about a friend of mine. Her name is Tandria. She has a 16-year-old son, and she was telling me a story about the fact her husband, whose name happens to be Trayvon, they were going for a walk. This was a couple of weeks before Trayvon was shot and was killed. And she said that as they were leaving the house, it was in the morning, and they put on their hoodies, to go out. And she stopped them and said, "You guys take your hoods off." And the son's looking at why. I mean, this is a student. He's 16 years old, about to go to Drexel University, and now he's questioning.
Yeah.
Where are the laws to stand your ground? Is it going to be what states?
Thank you, moms. Thank you. Appreciate you sharing. We have other news to cover tonight.